Hello everybody and welcome back to KeeperRL where, yes, we lost the dungeon last time, so we are starting again. As I mentioned before, I do not have a clue what I'm doing on this game yet, so hopefully as I play I'll start to get more of a hang of how to make these dungeons a little bit more secure. So, I'm going to be a keeper again. I don't know what adventure it is, whether you have to go and try and like bash other people's dungeons a bit more if you're a keeper, or whether that's just your keeper has a bit more of a fighting ability. Not really sure. So this one is now Glorantis. And the keeper's name is Badarand. I don't think you can really change that. Oh, I think you can change it. Oh, yes, you can make the keeper's name stuff. Right, well, what I will probably be doing then is I'll go back to possibly some of my Patreon supporters and maybe rename some of them, because I think they quite like KeeperRL, and to be fair, this was kind of dedicated to them, this one, so I may well go and rename. In fact, I'm gonna just do that right now. I'm gonna have an Ashale as my keeper so that I can kill him really quickly. Sorry, Ashale. Right. Only has dismiss, so can I just press enter? Yeah, so we've got the keeper's name as Shale. Next one can be, I've got 3 Patreon supporters at the moment, so next time we can have another one of them once I've died, which will probably happen fairly soon, so let's see. So I'm quite happy with this map that's full of dragons and elves and stuff. Apparently having bandits is reasonably good. So I'm going to kind of stay a little bit away from them though. I'm going to maybe go over here. Actually, maybe up here. No, nearer to the bandits is better, I think. So we're going to go here. So we'll kind of be able to go and see the bandits and the spider and sort of level up on them before we tackle the dwarfs, which is the main villain, or the red dragon. The dark elves are our ally, but I don't know how allies really work yet. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Confirm. I don't want retired dungeons yet. You can just be sad. I'm a horrible, horrible keeper. I don't know that retired dungeons or whatever are going to be any good for us. They might just make it harder, which I don't need right now. Anyway, so Warlock, you were dabbling in the dark arts a tad, I see. Welcome to the Valley of Glorantis this time, where you'll have to do what you can to keep yourself together. Ha ha ha. Build rooms, storage units, and workshops to endorse your minions. The only way to go forward in this world is to destroy the ones who oppose you. Use the mouse to dig into the mountain. You can select rectangular areas using the shift key. Blah, 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 blah. We know all that. Off we go. Okay, so I've got my keeper and I've got my imps. Now this time, what I need to do is to try and make this so that the keeper quite often hangs out in the library. So I need to try and keep the keeper like a bit further back so he doesn't get immediately trampled on. So let's dig or cut trees. Some lovely piano music going on in the background here. Well, actually, I might make the corridor a couple wide. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll go for it. We'll try it this way. Because we did it a different way last time, we'll try it a different way this time. So if we maybe go for that sort of size for a little room, maybe that could be the training room or something. Because what I want is for them to go straight in to... I don't want them to be straight into my storerooms so they can nick stuff. I don't really want them to be straight into my keeper's library so that they can kill him. I want them to go straight into somewhere where a lot of my dudes are. So we'll maybe have a training room and maybe a little bedroom off the side. And then we'll maybe just carry on this corridor. If I press shift, I can draw it like a square. And have it quite a way round. And then maybe go off to the side or something. Maybe go off to the side this way with a one wide corridor. And then maybe make a room here. Maybe like their bedroom or something. But I do feel that there might be a benefit to making this not entirely symmetrical, not entirely predictable. So I'm actually going to put some training dummies, some wooden ones in here. And that will be a good start. So we're going at normal speed at the moment, that's fine. So building these rooms, I would like to build the library kind of out here, I think. This might not be the cleverest idea in the world, I'm not really sure. But it can't be worse than last time. Or can it? Mwahaha. So they've at least got to go through the training room before they can get to the library. I think that's a good idea. That could even be a stock room actually, and I could put the library even further back. I could actually do a two-way corridor going up here, and then I could make the library up here, so it's like miles back. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So this is the starts of my base. So it's looking a little bit more like convoluted than it was last time. And I'm going to get the library in up here. So we're going to need, this was going to be the bedroom, wasn't it? So we're going to put some beds in here for my humanoids. Might need to make it one wider actually. Can you guys make it one more wide, please? So I can put more beds in. Thank you very much. You probably want to cut some trees down. Ah, lost it. Come back. Unfortunately, there are not many trees on this map, as far as I can see so far. But we'll just cut the ones outside. And maybe while they're doing that, they'll find some more. I really hope they do. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble. There's a few more. There might be a forest going off this way as well. There's a big plains and a river down there. Okay, so I need to make them a stock room, which was going to be in here. So I need to say storage for resources, please. Going in here. I need to make it a square, don't I? Because I always forget to do that. And storage for equipment. Just down there. We don't usually have a lot of equipment. So it's going to take them a little longer to walk. Really? Can I just center? No. I can click on the map to make it. Yeah, that's good. That's always good. I'm lost now. Where's the base? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is not good. Okay, I need to make some torches. And as ever, I will be putting them in doorways. Because I feel that in this game it is easier to do it that way. And looks just as pretty most of the time. Might do doorway that way, I'm not sure. Okay, and then I'm going to be like making a library. I'm going to make maybe 3 bookshelves or maybe 4 just for symmetry. And I would like an all-seeing eye in this room. Oh, it's going to be harder to make all-seeing eyes that look symmetrical, isn't it? Maybe we could put them in the corner or something. One there. One there. And one there. And another 2 beds. Now as many humanoids as we want at that point. So the keeper's like, I got nothing to do, I'm in bed. Nothing to do at all. These guys are about to go and make the library, hopefully. And they've cut down quite a few trees. So they're still bringing all the wood in from that, I think. Now then. I kind of need a manufactory, I think, now. So I'm going to need a jeweler. No, I'm not. I'm going to need a workshop first. But before I can do that, I think I need to Oh, I need to build my library so I can start research. Okay, build the library, imp. Cool. So I can get crafting, sorcery, geology. Those things are all really useful. Alchemy is useful. Pig breeding. Feed to my minions. I think it'll allow me to have more minions. We're actually on minus numbers of wood at the moment. That's no good. But we'll go with crafting first. I have 120 mana left. And I need a larger library to continue researching. That's fine. My guys will build it in a minute. So crafting will allow me to make a workshop. I need a little room for it though, so let's just make a little room over here. That will be my workshop. If I get the dig menu on. And I'm really hoping that this time it will be a little bit easier. Well, I will do a bit better. Maybe I'll get a higher score. Maybe I'll get a score of a couple of thousand rather than 1,000. You never know. But I think there's a lot to learn tactically in this game. Okay, so the imps have made me a workshop room. So I'm going to actually make them the little workshop there. We're going to need to put some... I'm not liking these like 2 wide corridors. So maybe I need to make them 3 wide. Or just 1 wide. I'll put that there anyway. And we'll, as usual, put the torches and the all-seeing eye in there. Whipping posts and all sorts. Need an eyeball. I know all these eyeballs do cost me a lot, but I like to be able to see the whole base. Means I can summon minions there and stuff as well. I've got 2 orcs at the moment. I've got 4 imps. I haven't really summoned much else. There's only 3 out of 10 minions. Oh, so that means that the keeper and the 2 orcs are my only minions, but imps don't really count as minions, I'm guessing. So I just summoned another minion, another imp, sorry. And that still says I'm 3 out of 10 minions. Cool. That's very good. I like. Okay, very soon I will need to get alchemy, I think. No, geology. Actually, geology would be a better one. So I can dig out all the metals. So what am I at? 120 mana again. So we'll see how much I can do there. So I can get alchemy. I can get geology. I could probably get geology and sorcery at the same time with that amount of mana. So I might do that. So geology and sorcery. So that'll allow the sorcery will allow my keeper to have spells. So then when I can control the keeper, right? Control him. I can do spells and stuff. So I can like make him use that spell, for example. It's 44 mana. Or that one. I'm using like tons of mana here, but I just wanted to show you how you control them. So a shell can do all these spells. And then I can... I think with you, I can uncommand him. And then I can just go and do other things. That's obviously used all my mana. I don't care. I don't care that all my mana has been used up. Because you know what? I learned how to use spells. So that's gonna... Knowing how to do something in this game is so much better than just not knowing how to do it at all. Because the next game I have, I'll be like, yeah, I totally know how to control my keeper and how to make him cast spells. I'm wondering, like, where all this bird song is coming from. Did a bird come to join us? I don't think so. So what's going on with that then? I'm going to struggle to make this into a nice room, honestly. It's not going to be in line with anything. It'll be a right pain in the butt. I'll probably have to just like dig this wall and this wall out. Oh, I don't know. Haven't really attracted any sorcerers yet. And there's normally these orc shamans, the shaman, I guess, that come and they hang out in the library. And maybe I haven't made enough library shelves yet. We've got quite a lot that we still need to make. Humanoid mutation. So there's all sorts of stuff I haven't played with yet. That'll be very interesting. Why do I keep doing that? Build a library shelf, Sheelab. Stop mucking about. So we get another 2 shelves in the library, just to help us with a bit of research. See, it's a shame because I feel like I did this whole building phase already. And now I've got to do it all again. But I guess that's kind of part of the game, isn't it? So I'm not sure whether to make this a side room or just make this into one really big room. But I definitely need to carve them out to the same sort of size as each other. I can maybe just do that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That could be like a potion room or something like that. So yeah, the torches went away from there, so I'm going to put them back. I'll probably put a couple here as well. You can see a bit better then, maybe. Put some on the other wall. And on the other wall on this side. This is the way I have decided I will be doing my stuff. Right, so maybe some here as well. To light up the corridor. Maybe one there and there. Light up that corridor. One there and there for that one. So I think we can see pretty much everything now. And then maybe like a couple on the outside to welcome people to my humble dungeon. Welcome to my humble dungeon. That one's slightly out, isn't it? Oh well. We'll have to cope. So we haven't really attracted many minions yet. Oh, we've got a shaman in the library now, apparently. Where's the shaman gone then? In the bedroom? No. Oh, it's on his... Yeah, it's on his way. Cool. Hello. You can do sorceries and stuff for us, can't you? That would be well cool. Okay, so I need to make a team now, definitely. Just in case we get attacked or anything. So, Mr. Keeper. You will be part of the team. Shaman, you will be part of the team. And my 2 orcs will be part of this team as well. Except that they're like... running around everywhere. Stop it. They're nearly at level 8 now, which I think is the maximum they can get to with the wooden training dummies, which is fantastic. We do have possibly enough to make the iron ones. I don't know if we need some research first, so I think we might need iron mongering or something. So if I go to training room and I go to the iron dummies, it'll say requires iron working. So to get iron working, we need 180 mana. We have 63 at the moment. So we just need to wait a little bit. I might put the speed up a little. Too fast. But at the moment, I'm just happy getting a few more minions in. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't have more orcs than we've got, but they don't seem to want to come. Which is unfortunate. Got a workshop there. I could tell them to make something. Like a few first aid kits. And maybe a few clubs. Let's try that. See if anyone decides they want to go and do that. Once they've trained up to level 8, they'll have nothing to do, so they probably will go up there and start messing with that workshop. Yeah, they're already doing that now. They're both level 8. You can see it on the sidebar there. The shaman really has nowhere to train, unfortunately. But there's some first aid kits showing up in the equipment. We'll probably, yeah, saying we need weapons for the minions, but that's fine. We'll have them in a minute. And the little minions go and they pick up the first aid kits and they put them in there. And then hopefully, yep, they're coming along and they're equipping themselves with the first aid kits. It looks like the keeper picked one up. I hope he did. So can I see? Yes, he's got a first aid kit as a consumable. His equipment is a robe. I can lock it on him. I can say, you do not drop that. I can make people drop things. So there's actually a lot more fine control than I initially thought there was. He's studying, but I can tell him to go and train or craft or thrown or being whipped. I don't know whether that means he whips other people or he gets whipped. I can add a consumable. I can take something off someone else and give it to him. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that they've got all these first aid kits and they can pick them up, and making clubs now as well. I think the keeper may have just picked up a club. Good. Good stuff. Now these orcs, do they have swords as their weapon? Or no, they don't. They actually have the clubs. Even though their little sprite looks like they have a sword, they don't actually have one. So you can tell them to go and sleep, or you can tell them to craft. You can tell them not to craft, and then they would go and sleep, I guess. They can't do any more training, they can't really eat, and they can't really be whipped because there's no like torture room yet. Should probably work on that. Because so far I have built a lot of stuff that I didn't really need. I think getting some pigs soon would be a good idea. Get a pigsty somewhere. Maybe up here. And I definitely think that we need to research traps very soon as well. In fact, I think we could probably do that already. And archery. Oh, too much stuff that I really want. No, let's do the pigs first. I hope I won't live to regret this. But I think the pigsty helps us get more animals. Sorry, more... you know what I mean. More people in my place. So we'll put the pigsty up there. Make me a pigsty. And also little cute piggies. Yay! I don't know why they stopped. Is that all you can do with one pigsty or something? Don't know. There's lots of pigs spawning, and I guess people can go and eat them. Okay, so how do we get better training damage? We need that iron working, don't we? So how much? We could have had iron working then. So we've got 2 orcs, an orc shaman, and a keeper still. So it's almost like there's something stopping more orcs from coming. I'm not sure what though. Okay, let's go get this iron over here. This is not an equal room. We need to fix that. Oh my goodness me! We have dug into someone else's place. We must beware. We must beware of this place. Oh, it actually goes out to another little outsidey bit. Okay. This is interesting. The music is getting very dramatic just now. It obviously knows that we're in someone else's territory. And what are we? We're minus 387 wood again, so we need to cut down some more of the forest, I think. And just hope that no one comes to kill us. Oh no, oh no, where are we going? I wish my thing wouldn't run away with me. Come here. That's better. That's what I wanted to do. Oh. It can be a bit clunky sometimes, this game. And then sometimes I can be a bit clunky when it gets to like... What are we now? We are 11:30 at night. I have work in the morning. Not good. Oh look, they're getting stuff to eat from the pigsty. Well, they are slowly making it. They just, I don't know, couldn't be bothered or something. But that'll keep quite a lot of us going for a while, I think. So it seems like the pigs just spawn on the pig tiles. Don't just leave one there. That's going to annoy me. Going to annoy me a lot. There, it's all made. Yay! Right, I think we should make some more stuff here. Make some more cool stuff. Right, we've got a little bit of wood now. So we can make some, like, armor for the for the orcs. We can make each orc a leather helmet. Each a pair of leather boots that are made of wood. Each a pair of leather gloves. I think that'll be good. I think everyone should have a first aid kit because I made 5 of them. I'm slightly concerned, like, what is going to come down this wall, down this corridor here. Like, if someone's going to come and eat me or something. Not entirely sure there. We could go and see. We could go and see what's up there. It might be bandits or something. But I'm concerned because I tried to make my library like away from all of this and it's actually right by some enemy base or something. It's not good at all. Definitely seem to get like... I'm going to put in 2 more training dummies and I'm going to see if another orc shows up. It might be that you get 1 orc per 2 training dummies or something. We don't quite have enough of that iron working yet. Oh, it keeps worrying me when I hear the pigs getting slaughtered because I'm like, who's getting slaughtered in my base? No. I definitely want to get these guys trained up a bit more. That's a robe. Oh, so has my keeper decided to wear leather armor instead of his robe? Yeah, it's +3 and I think the robe was only like +1 or something. Can I see the stats on the robe? Not really. And my orcs, they don't have any armor yet. My shaman could take the robe. If I tell him to equip the robe, he'll go and hopefully get that. There you go. So if I have a look at my orc shaman, he's now got a robe which gives him +1. So that's really good. Get everyone nice and equipped. That's bugging me now, so I need to just fix that quickly. Storage. No. Resources. There. And storage equipment there. We've got clubs in there now. We've got hats, all sorts. I imagine they will automatically equip them. But it's nice to know that I can tell them to. Is my keeper going to go get a hat? Keeper, are you going to go get a hat? He's like, I am learning stuff. Leave me alone. So I tell him to go get a... Oh, there's a +2 leather helm or there's a +1 leather helm. We'll go get the +1. I would not like to take it off my orc. So now he's got a hat as well. So we get them all equipped with stuff. We need to do some jewellery making as well. But this is really good because it's getting them a lot more defense than they had before. So you can see I had 19 defense. So I imagine that it would be 16, no it wouldn't be. It would be 15 defense without any of this on. So I imagine that it's really going to help when we go out and fight things. I already feel like I am like getting a bit more of the fine control of the game than I had last time. Still probably got a ton to learn though. We're at 235 mana now. So I think I can. And this will probably be the last thing I do this episode. I can make some better training dummies. Where are we? Library. And we want iron working. And just for the levels it's going to allow me to have. I have iron sat there anyway. So that will allow me to go training room, iron dummy. And what I'm going to do there is just put 2 in. And I want to see if once I do that, once I have 6 training dummies, whether another orc will show up. Because what I'm trying to work out here is what actually is needed to make a minion show up. Because I only have 4 out of 14 minions. Now the pigsty, it looks like, made me able to take 4 more minions on, which is kind of handy. Okay, so we decided to make that the pigsty room. We can't do potions or anything like that yet. So next time I might do things like make a ritual room, make a beast layer. I don't know whether ghosts are able to wear the armor and stuff, so we'll have to see about that. The beasts might not be able to either, so it might be better to try and keep it more like humanoids, but we'll see. Anyway, so I think that's the end of the episode for today. So we've done a good job of starting off our base. I still feel it may be a little too simple. Oh no, the orcs are coming back in. Okay, that's fine. He's fine. I wondered if that was an enemy, but it's alright. So anyway, we're doing quite a good job. We've made our little base, so hopefully not too many people will attack us before we're prepared. I should get some more traps in and stuff like that, but other than that, we're good. So that's the end of the episode, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, then please leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more KeeperRL, then please subscribe and I will let you know when the new videos are out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.